start with the name of Allah. I am going to start the Unity interface series. This series is not only for beginner because I am covering all the topic in this series. This could not be explain all the unit interface in a video, therefore we will divide this in patches. Let's start without wasting the time. Here are some tools. They are very basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 tools are very basic. That, for example, we create a cube. The first tool. The first tool is the hand tool, view tool that we can see all around the scene. The second tool is move tool. Here are three axes. Blue is y-axis, red is x-axis, and green is y-axis. And when we grab a one axis, that we can move in only a one axis. And if grabbed in the center, then we can move it a two axis. The third is that rotate axis. There where we can rotate it. There are also three axes, three line, blue, red, green. There are also blue is for z axis, red is for x axis, and green is for y axis. Here we can rotate the meshes. The fourth is size tool, scale tool. Here is also a three axis x, y, and z. We can scale it in along a z axis or x axis or y axis. Here we can also scale it in a constant way that it can be scaled in all three axes. For this we can grab it from the center. When we select it from center, it will be increase or decrease in a scale in a constant way, that in three axes. The fourth is that transform tool, rect tool. It is majorly used in 2D, that we can scale it in x axis, y axis, and we can move it. It is primarily used in 2Ds. The next is that all the tools that we have covered, hand tool, move tool, scale, rotate, all will be covered in this fifth tool. Here is a rotate tool, here is a move tool, here is a transform tool. That it can use all the tools. Here we all use all the tools in a single tool. The next is that we can edit its box collider. Like it is a box and we can edit its box collider. Like in this way, that when we add a cube, it's generally come with the box collider, but when we add our custom tool and custom meshes, it could not be available in the there could not have box collider, that we can add it and edit it box collider. The next is that tool, the center and pivot. For this we take 3 cube or 4. We copy it by pressing Ctrl D. We can copy it by pressing Ctrl D and we rearrange that. If we select all of these and when we rotate, they will rotate from the center. This is because there is a center selected. If we selected a pivot point, then they will rotate individually from their origin. There are two pivot and center. The center means they will rotate from or scale from the center, and pivot means they will rotate or scale from their own origin. The next is that global and local axis. What it mean by, if we rotate this cube, like if we rotate this cube and we check its axis is now that we are seeing that changing, that its y-axis is moving move some another direction, that it is moving on another direction, its its own upward direction. It is its local axis. But if we switch the toggle between a global axis, its x-axis will be on a upward direction. It is not we consider that its rotation is on another side, like it's rotated in another direction, but its global axis remains same. Its x-axis will remain right hand and its y-axis remain upward direction, and its local axis will be changed with the rotation. Like we can see that if we rotate it, its axes are changing. Grid snapping. If it will be on, then it will be snap on a grid. Like we can see that it is snapping on a grid. But if we off this, we can see that it will not snapping on a grid. What is snapping? This we will learn about in another video. The another is that scene and console. The scene is that we are seeing that all things are present when we make the scene and we make things. The console is about that we show a messages about error, where is the error. We will learn about then this shortcut, that Q, W, E, R, T, Y are the shortcut of these. Q for hand tool, W for move tool, E for rotate tool, and R for scale tool. That Q, W, E, R, T, Y are the tool of these. But we can see that if we press Alt and left mouse button, we can navigate around the scene. We can see around the scene. If we control Alt plus control, that we will enable the hand tool. We will zoom in and out by scroll wheel.